Hola, estamos en vivo con Crisix.
Crisix, yeah, everywhere. Crisix, yeah. In Spain, everybody says Crisix, but we're Crisix.
Yeah, as long as you know the name, it's the most important. And we're opening this new day here at Alcatraz, and you guys already played. Tell me, how was the show?
The show was fucking crazy. It was really, really early in the morning, like coffee, I don't know, but people was really killer, and the people was crazy, so we couldn't expect more, you know? It was very good.
Yeah.
Our second time in Belgium, and it was fucking awesome, right?
Yeah, you have to say, we didn't sleep last night,
No?
so it was perfect.
We catch the plane for today at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know? So it's kind of really wow. But here we are, man, with no sleeping.
I wanted to ask you guys, because obviously it's a prison theme. Have you ever been to prison?
Well, I don't remember if I was in prison any time,
No?
but maybe. But no, I was never in prison before.
Good. And you?
Well, when we were younger, we were a little bit like,
Just for some hours.
yeah, just for some hours, but we are good guys, you know?
Yeah, it was just a short time.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened.
We were like
No.
a really bit naughty,
We went
naughty
there.
young boys, but we have a good heart, okay?
You know what I think is pretty crazy is that you guys are a big part of the thrash revival.
Yeah, sure.
And so tell me a little bit about how you guys got into thrash. I'm going to start here.
Well, you know, you mean what do we feel about being part of this new generation of thrash metal bands?
Sure,
and
but also how you started getting into it. Like, what was your first?
Actually, we didn't know nothing about the thrash metal revival when we started with the band. So, you know, we live in a small village because we live near from Barcelona, but 60 kilometers. And when we started, we live in our small town outside of the, you know, Barcelona metal scene. And, well, the thrash metal revival was kind of a surprise for us, really. And when we discovered, you know, we were part of a thrash metal revival, we were so happy because, of course, we love the genre. And
So tell me about your first contact with thrash music.
well, my first contact, well, it's something personal. For example, my first contact with thrash music was when I was 15, and I discovered, you know, typical bands like Master of Puppets from Metallica, Rust in Peace from Megadeth, Rain in Blood from Slayer, Beneath the Remains from Sepultura, and probably the rest of the guys similar to me. Like,
And it went straight to the heart.
well, it touched really hard.
Thanks to bands like Metallica that made the genre so famous all around the world, and kids like us were really impressed of this speed and this thrash and this energy of the music. And the thing is that we discovered some bands from Violator, for example, from Brazil, new bands that really were kicking asses, you know, and Bonded by Blood, Evil, Fueled by Fire. And after this was like, okay, let's make some thrash metal music and let's do our stuff. Trying to make our personal sound, you know, and we really we try to make, you know, our personal sound from the roots of thrash metal, but always with a different direction of 80s, because we are not in the 80s and we will like modern music as well, so we would like to put our personal identity on our music.
Obviously. But when did you kind of feel that there was a movement going on?
Yeah, I think it's after you discover these classic bands and you see new bands like maybe a little bit older than you, but they are really delivering really cool albums. Like I say, Violator, Evil. This is when you say, okay, this is so cool. Let's go that direction, you know.
Xenomorph blood. Xenomorph blood. Xenomorph blood.
So they have a new album out, Against the Odds. About it?
First of all, we are very happy about the new album, about, you know, all the reactions, all the people going to the concerts, all the press, all the people is loving the album, and for us is one step forward. You know, we try all the time to go one step forward in all our albums. For example, for us, it doesn't make sense to, you know, to make a equal album similar to than the previous one, and well.
So what's the biggest difference on this one?
Oh well, maybe Well, we have experimented with new affinations, low tones, and well, new influences because we are discovering new music all the time. Of course, the main influence in our music is thrash metal, but we listen a lot of different genres of music, like punk, hardcore, death metal, heavy metal, and we always try to mix everything, but without thinking too much into it. Like it happens in a natural way.
So check them out. This was Crisix.
Oh,